Hello, it's Tom Santilli here, inviting you to a very special chapter in our ongoing The Magic of Movies series on Wednesday, July 2nd. This time, we're showing Cinema Paradiso. Maybe you've never seen it, maybe you've never even heard of it, but trust me, this film is pure magic. It's an Italian classic about movies, memories, and the people who shape us. It's funny, it's heartfelt, and it's one of the best movies about movies that's ever been made. You'll walk out feeling something rare. Join us July 2nd at 7 p.m. at MJR Troy. Tickets available now at the MJR website and mobile app for this and all upcoming screenings in the Magic of Movies series, which runs the first Wednesday of every month through December. Come see why this film changed lives and why Cinema Paradiso is one of the greatest love letters to movies ever made. Don't miss it.
How you doing, man?
Sir?
Good to
Nice
see
to
you
see
as
you, my friend.
always. A pleasure. Once again, back here for this great event. Love looking forward to it each year. Tell us about what it means for you to do this for the kids and also here in Detroit.
Well, look, Detroit is like a second home. There's so many people here, wonderful, generous, thoughtful, caring, kind people who want to do everything they can to help. But, this is what we're supposed to be doing. We're going to keep doing more of it, and we're going to keep giving back. We're going to inspire these kids to be the next ones to go out there and help and create opportunity for other kids just like them.
Absolutely. Mark, as always, great to see you. Thanks
Appreciate
you so much.
it. Oh,
Our
you're the best. Thank you,
usual
sir.
hug out.
Appreciate you. Yeah, of course.
It has been so fun shooting this movie. Everybody's personality is just popping out.
Living with bad luck is not easy. And just when I think things can't get worse.
Alexander is about this family
Let's go.
on a road trip.
Where are you going on this big adventure?
We are going to Mexico City. The kids are gonna love it.
This is gonna be a great family bonding time.
But everything that could have gone wrong goes wrong.
Roll, please.
Get out, you look around like, where the heck are we? This is crazy.
It's hysterical. We got to do a lot of improv.
Do you want to improvise anything there at the end? At least have a...
Lucky you, I just made some menudo. It's cow stomach. It's even better the next day.
Cheech, who plays my father, I've known Cheech for 25 years. And I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so great. And we have a shorthand.
I love it, I really love it. We're having a lot of fun with it. Oh, I'm so scared.
Our dynamic is very much rowdiness.
One more time.
You can't stop laughing.
No smile, no smile.
The scene in the RV that has to do with the skunk. That Eva and I couldn't keep straight faces.
Oh my gosh, first of all, Jesse and I didn't know we were signing up for an action film. We have stunt doubles every day. We're on top of a RV, we're in a river, all of these crazy things. So I think people are gonna really enjoy seeing this family and deal.
For anyone who loves the original Jurassic films, this is the movie for you.
Oh my God.
Steven gave me a call and said, hey, you want to do another one of those?
It's called Rebirth. It harkens back to the first film. It's a survival story.
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
When I read the script, it felt like a love letter to Spielberg.
I've always wanted to shoot on film. I really wanted Jurassic World Rebirth to have that naturalistic, cinematic quality.
The original Jurassic asked that brilliant question of just because we can, should we?
What the hell are those?
It's an epic action-adventure story, and there's some new types of dinosaurs being introduced.
It will have a lot of humor and it'll be fun.
But it also has a lot of very scary, very intense moments.
The sequence with the raft was in the first novel, Jurassic Park. One of the first things Steven and I said was, we got to get that raft sequence in someplace.
We've really gone back to basics to imagine yourself in this circumstance on this Jurassic Island.
It has adventure, it has friendship and loyalty and the betrayal of those things. It has an almost impossible task that you just root for everyone to complete.
Come on! The movie at its core is thrilling.
I know that it will bring back the wonder of seeing Jurassic for the first time.
잠시 후 게임을 시작하겠습니다.
왜 날 안 죽였어? 왜 나만 살려둔 거야? 왜 나만 살려둔 거야? 뭐 하는 거야?
인 게임하지.
이제 여기서 제발 그만해 주세요.
그럼 뭐 어떡하겠다는 건데? 여기 앉아서 죽겠다는 거야? 아, 나가자. 우리 살아야지, 준이야.
Watch this series, you can't help but become invested in the lives of the characters. Because like when yours was there, there's so many of us sitting at home just going, goodness gracious, I can feel what this person's going through. And we just want to follow along.
So I was very happy that I got to play such a role. I had some very long lines, like the monologue, and that took me a lot of time, and I rehearsed them a lot, but I guess I pulled it off since you said that. I'm very lucky that I got to play this role.
Yes, fantastic. And then just even following along, there are times when, like in any great mystery, you're kind of looking at a person thinking, is this guy the good guy? This guy the what guy? But it's just an interesting ride to watch in this to find out what's really going on with all the characters.
My character, Hyunju, is a very layered one. Indeed, she is selfless, she cares about others, and she's brave, she is strong, she's got leadership, and she has a very good moral compass too. So I wanted to show these aspects of her through the way she looks at other people, the way she talks to other people, and her attitude towards others.
People think, you know, through the other seasons, they've seen everything. They really haven't seen anything yet till they see this one, right?
First of all, I appreciate you saying that. And yes, you are very correct. You have to watch season 3 to really see Squid Game.
That's for sure. It's definitely a bingeable series. I watched all the episodes in one day.
Oh, cool.
Wow. Because you're just drawn right into it.
Wow.
And then also just knowing what a worldwide phenomenon this series has been. What does that mean to you, knowing everybody in the world just wants to watch this?
I think for me, because this series has a lot of Korean cultural elements, I think, you know, just viewers being interested in what those games are and just like trying that out for themselves, I think that's a really fun, something fun to witness.
내가 도와줄게.
하나, 둘, 셋.
456번. 아직도 사람을 믿나?
Hello, it's Tom Santilli here, inviting you to a very special chapter in our ongoing The Magic of Movies series on Wednesday, July 2nd. This time, we're showing Cinema Paradiso. Maybe you've never seen it, maybe you've never even heard of it, but trust me, this film is pure magic. It's an Italian classic about movies, memories, and the people who shape us. It's funny, it's heartfelt, and it's one of the best movies about movies that's ever been made. You'll walk out feeling something rare. Join us July 2nd at 7 p.m. at MJR Troy. Tickets available now at the MJR website and mobile app for this and all upcoming screenings in the Magic of Movies series, which runs the first Wednesday of every month through December. Come see why this film changed lives and why Cinema Paradiso is one of the greatest love letters to movies ever made. Don't miss it.
Famous around the world, please welcome the Fantastic Four. Mr. Fantastic. Invisible Woman, Human Torch,
I love you, Johnny!
and The Thing.
Hey, what time is it? Say the thing.
That's not really something I say.
It's clobbering time.
That's just in the cartoon. Never late for Sunday dinner. Let's eat.
Hey, what time is it?
It's dinner time. Get inside.
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
What is that? Get us out of here, Ben! Hold on! Are we safe?
I don't know. The clock is ticking. We are going to find a solution. We are going to make it right.
You don't want to just crush him?
I like that.
The four of us will face the danger. We will protect you.
Family. It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself. We'll face it together. As a family.
What time is it, Ben?
No.
What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
Thanks. Once you kill a man for revenge, there's no going back. A voice in your head sang over and over. That was awesome.
Who are you?
Drebin. Detective Frank Drebin. Thanks.
Police Squad has always been the elite of the elite.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr. Love you.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you. And you, Frank, are the best of the best.
Need a bathroom. I need this room immediately.
There's a line, man.
Police business. Oh, I'm gonna ruin another suit.
Over here, Lieutenant. I think someone murdered my brother.
Please, take a chair.
Thank you.
I'll find them. This is what I do. Says you served 20 years for man's laughter. You mean manslaughter? Must have been quite the joke.
They're going to shut down Police Squad if you do not solve this case. Do this by the book.
Show a little respect! Why? Who's gonna arrest me? Other cops?
Yes.
Is she serious?
Is he serious?
No. It seems Mr. Drebin might be more of a problem than we thought. I want you to keep an eye on him.
This oven is disgusting.
Rest assured, I won't stop until I've found justice.
What do you want, little one?
Your ass. Nobody messes with Police Squad.
We've upgraded your car with the most advanced crime-fighting tech.
Drive forward 30 feet. Pretty smooth.
Oh!
This place is falling apart.
My name is Happy Gilmore. 30 years ago, I decided to give golf a try. But even when you're at the top of your game, you can always shank one. Happy Gilmore sucks?
Oh, eat a bag of dicks! How are you going to put Vienna through ballet school? It's $75,000 a year. That's 4 years. That's 333 grand.
That's terrible math, Johnny. It's 300 grand. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Come on, you gotta do it, Dad.
All right, let's go. Let's go get him, Dad.
But how about the jig?
I know how to do it, Dad. Let's go.
Oh, Dad,
I got this.
What the hell is happening?
Happy Gilmore is breaking in yet another caddy you just met.
All right, we're gonna go. See, but you bring those. Those always come. All right, that's it. They got a strap if you want to use the strap.
Happy Gilmore didn't have things flowing on the first film.
Check out the name tag, grandson. You're in my world now.
I got you a little something there, Pop.
Everyone is talking about a comeback kid.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
You've been watching you play, Mr. Gilmore. So inspiring.
My dad loved you, man. I am so sorry. Give him here. I got some Gorilla Glue. Remember the happy place I went to? You go to yours. Oh my God, Rory!
Jackass. Bingo.
You stole my life from me. Why would I want to steal the life of somebody who eats pieces of shit for breakfast?
Alfredo! Chase! Puoi partire.
I stand before you on Big Think as the first to stand. Kids, all my energy is delivered this way. So I asked the good folks, I was like, can I stand? Yeah. And here we are. So let's go on the journey together, on our feet. I feel in order to get to where you're going requires a reasonable amount of unreasonability. Not like, hey man, I'm gonna jump off a building and fly without the aid of a jetpack. That's unreasonable unreasonability. Reasonable amount is just like, you know, why not me? Hey kids, my name's Kevin Smith. Started in 1994 with a little motion picture named Clerks, and that's how people came to know me, was as a writer-director. Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Jane, Silent Bob Strike Back, Jersey Girl, Cop Out, Red State, Tusk. The list goes on, kids. I've got 16 movies. I'm heading toward my 17th. So mostly my career, I've been a filmmaker, but somewhere along the line, I decided to just become myself for a living professionally. So my real title is Professional Kevin Smith. everybody, mostly everybody except people who are born rich, everybody has had a shitty job. And that's what Clerks is about. Having a job you hate so much that you do anything else at the job to forget about the fact that you're there to work.
This guy's going through all the eggs, look. This has been going on for 20 minutes now.
At the end of the day, there's always going to be some job you don't want that you can take. I'd rather die trying to do something I love doing and hope it works out than just kind of commit to that right away. So I always had a piece of me that felt like the risk's worth taking. Why not try to make your dreams come true? I dreamt about movies. I'd seen a motion picture called Slacker, written and directed by Richard Linklater, and he was a filmmaker working in Austin, Texas. I did not realize that Austin, Texas, where Slacker was made, was the capital of Texas. All I heard was this kid made a movie in Texas, in Nowheresville, Texas, and it worked out. Well, maybe I can make a movie in Nowheresville, New Jersey. I've said, what's the story I could tell? I have access to this convenience store. I work in it all the time. I've never seen a movie made in a convenience store before. Maybe that could be my thing. After I made the flick, right, I make Clerks. I make it on credit cards, $27,575. And I was steamrolling toward this one event, not Sundance. It is called the IFFM, the Independent Feature Film Marketplace. The idea of the marketplace is you fill it with as many potential buyers or press as possible to see the movie. It's not a film festival, it's a marketplace about sales. We go, and the only people in the audience at the Angelica Film Center are me and the cast and crew. So 10 of us, and we all worked on the movie. And the first 10 minutes of watching my movie on the big screen, this was the thought process. My God, why did I do this? Why is everyone look so terrible? This movie looks like it was shot through a glass of milk. Why won't they stop cursing? What was I thinking? I had a kind of breakdown in the moment in the theater. About 15 minutes into the movie, I cognitively reframed it. And I was like, you know what? 2.5 years ago, you were sitting in this movie theater watching Richard Linklater's Slacker, and you had no vision of being a filmmaker. And here you are 2.5 years later, and you're watching your own movie in this theater. And yeah, it didn't fill up the way you hoped, but you did it. So this costs money that you don't have. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go get another job. And if you have to, you're going to get a third job. You'll get another job if you have to, so that you pay off this credit card debt. And then when you pay off that debt, you're going to do this one more time before you leave this world, because did you know who you were for the first time in your life when you were standing on that set? You knew exactly who you were supposed to be. Your whole life prior to that, it's been a mystery. And then bam, just like that, everything became crystal clear. Don't sell out on this just because it didn't work the way you wanted it to. Remember that feeling of finally knowing who you are, and get back to that feeling one day. It may cost time and it may cost money, but get back to that. That was the most gratifying thing you've ever felt in this lifetime. Mercifully, somebody said, you should take this movie to Sundance. And we submitted it. It got picked up for Sundance, one of 16 movies of 400 that were submitted. Miramax bought it. Suddenly I went from being a guy who worked in a convenience store who made a movie to having a career in film. I got to pay off that debt. I didn't have to worry about that. That was 31 years ago. My parents, when I was heading toward film, they were like, what's your backup? You know, because parents care and they feel like the field that I was heading toward was one that success was never going to be guaranteed. And in the case of their idiot son, probably wasn't even going to happen. But having a reasonable amount of unreasonability allowed me to be like, well, I understand, reasonably speaking, that a lot of people don't bet on themselves and make a movie, even though they've never made one before. But I got a reasonable amount of unreasonability here. And so I pursued a career of extended adolescence because, I'll be honest with you kids, one day you die screaming like my father did. You might as well go for it. You might as well do the thing that you dream about doing, for heaven's sake.
Thanks, Kevin. This has been great. We'd love to take some portraits of you. Can we do some portraits standing, and then would you mind sitting for a couple portraits?
No, I don't want to sit, but I'll totally stand for as many portraits as you want. I'm getting my steps in. And while I was doing this, I hit 10,000.
To learn even more from the world's biggest thinkers, get Big Think Plus for your business.
Hello, it's Tom Santilli here, inviting you to a very special chapter in our ongoing The Magic of Movies series on Wednesday, July 2nd. This time, we're showing Cinema Paradiso. Maybe you've never seen it, maybe you've never even heard of it, but trust me, this film is pure magic. It's an Italian classic about movies, memories, and the people who shape us. It's funny, it's heartfelt, and it's one of the best movies about movies that's ever been made. You'll walk out feeling something rare. Join us July 2nd at 7 p.m. at MJR Troy. Tickets available now at the MJR website and mobile app for this and all upcoming screenings in the Magic of Movies series, which runs the first Wednesday of every month through December. Come see why this film changed lives and why Cinema Paradiso is one of the greatest love letters to movies ever made. Don't miss it.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Keller with Stress Free Realty, where we work with buyers and sellers in all price ranges. Whether you're looking for residential, commercial, or land, we've got you covered. Our lending team can have you qualify within 24 hours and have you out searching for that perfect property within just a few days. Call or scan the QR code that will take you directly to my website where you can apply for financing and search for that perfect property. Working with my team is guaranteed to be stress-free.